Alright. Penultimate area. Oh, this is another one of those areas where enemies have a rare spawn. I don't remember what enemies they are, but right in front of here, there's a rare enemy that can spawn. Some sort. Okay, these dogs can just shoot fireballs for some reason. Weird loadout for these guys to have. Oh, it's a charged attack? Okay. Yeah, I don't know if the game just... Again, I still don't know how the game decides what experience gems to give you when you kill enemies. But... I'm getting lots of platinums, which might be because I'm kind of underleveled for this part of the game. It's hard to be certain. I didn't actually activate this, did I? I should. Okay. Now to the actual palace. I guess that's the thing you see above there. Okay, yeah, you do need attacks of particular elements, which I suspect you can get from the appropriate enemies. I'm not certain. Don't remember exactly what you do here, to be perfectly honest. I think you have to hit the appropriate boxes, the appropriate switches to open the appropriate doors or something to that effect. Yeah, and then once you've hit all of those, each of those disables one of the things in here, one of the, you know, things spewing said element. I don't know if you have to go through all these doors here. The collisions make me feel like you don't. But okay. Are there any enemies that will actually spawn here for me? So I'm feeling a little stuck here right now, actually. It seems like enemies don't spawn here, actually. Looks like am I supposed to bring a power here and then hit the switch with that? It might be the first time where you're actually required to bring a particular ability with you from somewhere else to progress in the main story. You know, to not get a little optional collectible. I find it interesting, Pixel actually has two jumping animations. There's the running jump animation, and there's the standing jump animation. But if you just keep jumping, if you jump during the landing animation, Pixel will do the in-place jump animation, even if you're moving. So, running jump animation, and if I jump as soon as I land, I do the standing jump animation. A little strange. Anyways, I do have an idea for at least one of these. I don't know how far we'll be able to go without bringing another creature in here. Oh, it's you guys. What in the world? You guys are rare. And you also dropped your card. Awesome. Well, that's a rare creature. The rare spawns in this game can be very rare, actually. Wow. Pixel can... It seems like Pixel cannot get squished like other things can here. Yeah, so now these guys spawn, but are these just... Yeah, they're all just fire guys. Can Pixel not get squished like other guys can? Apparently not. I can just lure these guys over here, that's kind of funny. But the other ones, I need to... Oh no, Pixel can get rushed, that's funny. Oh shoot. Oh, the enemies despawned. So do I need to kill all of them? And that opens the door? Well, the problem is that both enemies that can spawn here... Okay, I'm getting the rare spawns now. Both enemies that spawn here, unfortunately, have fire attacks. I prefer your moveset. What's your moveset? Ow! There's the other guy. Double kill. Well, the door's gonna stay open, I think. Problem being, though, I don't think I have a way of opening the other ones. Unless there is a, unless there is an enemy of another element past that door, which I don't think there is. I think any enemies past there will be the same element. This might be a place where I actually do... Okay, are you guys the default spawn or something? I thought you weren't. Maybe the dogs were the default spawn. Or were the rare spawn. That would make less sense though, wouldn't it? But anyways, I don't think there are any ice or electric enemies behind you. I suspect they're just gonna be more fire enemies. So this might be a situation where I really do have to switch to something. That'd be the first non-boss. Yeah, I thought these were like mostly platforming challenges in reality. This is a bad place to be. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Ow. Pixel! Dead. Well. But yeah, see, there are just more flame enemies in here because this is a fire-themed room. So I think this is... that makes it sound like this is... Other than bosses, this is the furthest you can get without ever switching to another creature. Without actually... See, now these guys appear. Now. Probably should play as an actual creature here. Hold on. But yeah, it seems like this is as far as you can get without... Oh, maybe these guys are slow. They don't jump much either. It's not much better than Pixel. This is the furthest you can get without actually using the transformation into creatures that you set yourself. Ow. Oh yeah, you actually stop being set on fire, I think, if you go into the... You go into water. That's a funny detail. It doesn't come up very often, but it works. Yeah, it's not actually hitting me to kill anything here, I don't think. Nor will it really benefit me in any way. I don't believe. Large charge shot. Oh man, I want that experience. Oh well, but yeah, at this point, just because I don't want to just quit the game right now, I will, I guess, just grab the appropriate creatures, but that is unfortunate. Quite far in the game before you have to bring your own creature from somewhere. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything I could try here. I think if I walk here from the end of the previous area, I don't think I stay transformed. I'd be astounded if I did, because presumably that creature won't need to be loaded anymore if I tried to bring it into another area, so they probably programmed you to switch back to Pixel. Yeah, that's sad. Hey Mog. Like any other specials. Yeah, these guys are rare. But I can... Oh, no. But I can double check. These guys... Also means I can't just get by using only the rainbow bear either, which is sad. Yeah, it has one fire attack and that's it. Man, that is rough. I'll just have to play as something else. I don't know what kinds of attacks anything else has. Mog, what do you have? For some reason I feel like I want to play as creatures that... I mean, I don't know, I guess it doesn't really matter what I play as at this point. No, those are elemental. Just find something that's obviously one or another. You, I believe, have ice attacks, right? Yeah. Man, it does bum me out quite a lot, though. That's the thing of these kinds of special challenges, though. You just run into a situation where the developers never really thought about whether this would be a thing you could do or not, so you get to some point in the game where just incidentally for one little thing, you need something that the challenge just allows. Like, whoops, I got this far. Like, you just can't spawn the... If I could spawn the appropriate enemies, that'd be one thing, but you just can't. You actually spawn the enemies by using their element to start with. Pixel's jump high is not affected by this. Oh, hold on. Ow. It's a nice crunch sound. There's another room that's opened in here, actually. I didn't check the upper floor. I still assume it'll just be... darn. Fire enemies. But it's worth checking. God, I got on here as Pixel before. I also managed to, like... The first time I got on there, I got semi-crushed and still managed to jump on top of it in a weird way. Which looked kind of buggy. There we go, jeez. Get some extra height here. No, I want to jump from this side. One last chance. Is there anything in here? I want to fully exhaust all my options first. There's a big boot. And it's a fiery big boot, apparently. Yes, I think I have to hit the switch on the lower floor to open up this door, and then on this floor you hit the switch to, using all my energy there. Hold on, can I hit the thing this way? Also, is that an elemental attack? I can't tell if this is an elemental attack or not. It might be non-elemental. There, jeez. I can't tell. If that is an ice attack, that would be something I can use. I don't know why they have multiple flavors of Stomp, though. Okay, not leave. That's funny. I probably have to kill them all. Can I freeze anyone with this attack or not? I suspect not. Yeah, it just flattens them. It's not an ice element attack. It's just a non-elemental version of the same attack. It's really much better to just jump and then stomp, rather than stomping from the ground. If you stomp from the ground, you'll just jump into the air. Dying from minuscule burn damage. The burn damage is practically 0. Oh, do you actually... Hold on. Does that switch not stay on forever? It looked like I got shot off for a second there. I'm not sure how that works. Let me check that out, and then, How? I remember it taking forever to make these guys appear once, though, when I first came here. Huh. We're just seeing them all the time now. But I hit that switch, but it looks now like, that switch got unpressed? So do you need to go through all those rooms quickly? Do you need to kill the enemies after quickly? No? This thing's still off. I don't really know what the deal with that was. Okay, whatever. But anyways, that was not a freeze attack, so... Unfortunately, I still only have the one element on me. So I am out of time for this sitting for recording the game. So I guess next time we'll just run through here again and say, well, pending any glitches I'm not aware of, this is as far as you can get. Or any other kinds of tricks I just don't know about, which is sad, but I wish these guys just had a different element here, but they're just also fire. Alright, I'll save things here, and next time we'll just say, oh well, we'll hit those two switches with creatures that we have to transform into, and then we'll continue. Alright, you can get pretty darn far in the game this way though, aside from bosses, which again is still a big barrier. I guess it's not that big of a change, only allowing a transformation on bosses versus other things, although it does mean I have to use something other than a rainbow bear too, which does make me sad. Oh well, yeah. See ya.